Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to XFW. And we're kicking things off with the XFW United States Champion, Ultimo Shade. Michael Webster, thank you for live stream. Benjamin Davis, thank you for those kind words. Good evening, Hubbard. What is up to you? Welcome, everyone, to XFW. This is the Danger Zone. As Ultimo Shade enters the ring, and we get ready to kick things off. Derek Smith, welcome to the show. The XFW United States Champion inside the ring. As we await his opponent tonight, none other than Jesus Silva. The former XFW Internet Champion, Jesus Silva. Silva, one of the youngest competitors we have here in XFW. Coming into XFW and winning a championship at only 19 years of age. And now tonight he gets a one-on-one opportunity with the XFW United States Champion, Ultimo Shade. I want to thank everyone that's tuning in to XFW tonight, whether you are on YouTube, you are on Twitch, or you are on Facebook Gaming. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Or those folks that actually watch on Bloodsword6.com. Thank you, everyone, as we get ready to kick off XFW Danger Zone. And here we go. We're off and running. Ultimo Shade already coming out of the gate with a running knee strike right to the jaw of Jesus Silva. And already the rights, the lefts, the fancy footwork coming into play. But Jesus Silva, one nice counter. And a drop kick now. Jesus Silva with a quick cover. But Shade gets the shoulder up. Silva now with a running shot. Ooh, a kick right to the side of the head. What a shot there by Jesus Silva. Now off the ropes. Beautiful moonsault. Jesus Silva off to a start now, turning the tables on Ultimo Shade. And Shade with a kick right to the middle of the back. Connects with a roundhouse and shuts down Jesus' momentum that he started to build there. Both these guys very, very quick. Good, wicked close-up. Oh, look at Silva. Look at Silva. Get right back into the face of the United States Champion. Silva now in control. On the top rope is perched. Both men now climbing the top. Silva now mounting his shoulders. Way up high we are. Holy cow. Look at this impact, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane Rana from the top. From Jesus Silva. We've got a cover. That may be it. For Ultimo Shade, he gets the shoulder up. Holy cow. Shade now making his way back to his feet. Silva. Whoa, Shade now. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. These two quicker than anything, folks. This set actually qualifies our main event tonight. It is our opening contest here on Bloodsword6 Streaming and XFW. Oh, those Shade through the ropes. Cannonball attack by Shade into a shoulder tackle. Right in front of now the Bloodsword6.com merchandise order table at ringside as Silva gets bounced off those steel steps. Both men now on the outside going at it. This is again a non-title matchup. Oh, and again Silva blasted into those steps by the United States Champion, who's now inside the ring, letting Mike Katara, our head referee, do his count, and he's up to a 6 count. Hernandez Lutazo, thank you for liking the stream. Jesus Silva now getting back to his feet. Needs to get back inside the ring. Shade goes underneath the ropes. It'll start to count over. That may be a count out. Shade Not looking for the easy way out. Oh, God, Lord, may have broken his neck. Good Lord, Jesus Silva. That suplex put him right on the steps, right in the back of the neck. How is he even standing? I don't know. Goes for a drop kick, nobody home. Colorado type now as these two battle again on the outside. And again, Silva bounced off those steel steps. Ultimo Shade now on the top rope. Are you kidding me? Say it ain't so. Holy cow, he gets the shoulders up, the knees up. Good Lord, these two are bringing down the house tonight, and we are just getting things started up on XFW. Silva now again on the defense as Ultimo Shade tossed him damn near the length of the entire ring on the outside, and this time into the steel ring post. How much more can Jesus Silva take? Silva now shoving the United States champion back inside the squared circle. Both men now back inside. Elbow shot now by Ultimo Shade. Shade now with a DDT. Jesus Silva has sustained a lot of damage in this matchup. Hoist him up now with a brainbuster. And a stop right between the eyes by Ultimo Shade. Uh-oh, Shade trying to pick him up by the chin. Shade to black. Shade to black, blasted right under the chin. Wow. Ultimo Shade obviously looking a little perturbed at Mike Atura. He thought that should have been the 3 count. And somehow Jesus Silva's a roundhouse kick. Roundhouse right to the top of the head. Ultimo Shade. And another one. And another one. And Shade now pointing as Silva desperately trying to get back to his feet. And another one. Ultimo Shade now frustrated. Silva now blocking the kick. Silva now into a wheelbarrow. Into a DDT. Holy cow. Explosive offense now from Silva. Silva now going to the ring. Onto the apron. Changed his mind. Not sure why. Silva might be confused. He may have a concussion. He may have a concussion. Forgotten what's going on. Forgotten what he's doing. Tilt-a-whirl into that up and over. Into the stunner. Into the stunner. Into the stunner. That might be it. For Ultimo Shade. We've got to cover. 2. And now Shade gets the shoulder up. Holy hell. We've got a fight on our hands tonight. And a clothesline now from Jesus Silva. Follows up with the second one. Off the ropes. Momentum building leg lariat. What a battle back and forth from these two tonight in our opening contest. Elbow shot to the face now by Ultimo Shade. Got him up on the shoulders. Drives him down. GTS into a German suplex. Good criminies. And almost a 3 count again. Almost again. But Shade can't keep him down. Roundhouse countered again by Jesus Silva. We've got to cover. What a monumental back and forth between these two tonight. Shade down with the windup. Over the top goes Silva. Reverse DDT. Silva now planting. Over Ultimo Shade. Shade now getting back to his feet. Silva gonna go for the second time. Into the stunner. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? That's it. Ultimo Shade, the United States champion. Oh my dear Lord. Ultimo Shade a second time. Out of that slingshot stunner. Got his shoulder up. Just goes to show the tenacity, the willpower, the drive of Ultimo Shade. But Jesus Silva himself has sustained a lot of damage tonight. But he knows a victory tonight anyway. Submission, pinfall, count out, anything. Oh, and a shot again. And a roundhouse right to the side of the skull. Ultimo Shade now toying with Jesus Silva. But again, how much of these two are to sustain? And another Shade to black. Good Lord, right between the eyes. We've got to cover. Can Silva? It was all elementary at that point, ladies and gentlemen. What a brutal back and forth battle. Both those men bringing it to absolute, unbelievable back and forth battle. Folks, I'm almost speechless. Those guys took each other to a whole new level. Wow. Unbelievable back and forth action. Ultimo Shade, Jesus Silva kicking off XFW Danger Zone. What an outstanding back and forth battle between those two right there, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimo Shade, Jesus Silva, back and forth time and time again, taking each other to their limits. That was just our opening contest, folks. Wow. What an absolute battle. There's a dog here in the studio. Stephen Thompson, welcome. As my green screen goes wonky, as my 6-month-old German Alaskan Husky decides he wants to be part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Stephen Thompson, welcome to the show. Thank you everyone who's tuned in tonight to XFW. Whether, again, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you are on Twitch, thank you for joining us. So those folks that, again, watch on Bloodsword6.com, where you can find XFW and Bloodsword 6 merchandise currently for sale right now in limited quantities. Some of our older shirts are gone. Some folks asking for us to re-put those up. We may, but quite frankly, folks, it makes it better to make the limited quantity. It makes them a little bit more hard to grab, a little bit more collectors, if you will. We have some new shirts and merchandise coming your way soon. Stickers now available on Bloodsword 6, like this Maniacal Glee sticker, plus the mugs and more on Bloodsword6.com. And again, help us out, folks. Hit that share button, hit that like button. If you know someone that might like XFW and digital professional wrestling, tag them in the comments. Bring them into the stream. Bring them into the show. Well, last week, ladies and gentlemen, on XFW programming, we saw the return of Rick the Dragon Fletcher. He came out and attacked the Wanderer Owen Bush, but was unfortunately taken down by the Butcher and the Wanderer, and then challenged him to a match. And later on the night, we saw Rick the Dragon Fletcher team up with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet in tag team action and got a pinfall victory over the Ministry. Stephen Thompson, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for listening to that advice and hitting that button, buddy. We really appreciate it here at XFW. But as I was saying, we saw Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Thank you, Stephen, for sharing as well. Thank you very much for your continued support here of XFW. As I was saying, we saw Sweet and Rick the Dragon Fletcher defeat the Ministry last week. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have a return match. As challenged now by the Ministry themselves, we've got multiple Ministry members in action tonight, including Drago in our main event. But right now, Texas Tornado style match, I believe. Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for sharing the stream. Once again, Fletcher and Bad Boy Marshall will be teaming up against the Butcher and the Wanderer Owen Bush next on XFW Danger Zone. That was a mouthful to get out between this match, ladies and gentlemen, but we are ready to go as we await the arrival of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet making his way out to ringside now.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, a former XFW Internet Champion, a former 2-time United States Champion, and now has found camaraderie with Rick the Dragon Fletcher as these two look to help take out the Ministry. As Fletcher and Sweet were put onto the shelf by the Ministry some time ago. But tonight the Ministry possibly looking for some payback, and again, the Wanderer and the Butcher in this matchup. And later on, we have the Monster Fenwick in action and Drago himself in our main event tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Rick the Dragon Fletcher coming out, or coming back off the injured reserve list last week. And we saw him bring it right to the ministry. He brought the fight directly to him. And in the end, surprisingly so, Sweet and Fletcher got a victory over the ministry. The ministry starting to crumble. The ministry starting to get some losses under their belts, which some folks we think would not even be possible. And tonight, also returning in action, ladies and gentlemen, is XFW star hero Katsuyori, as well as Sam Ford. Multiple big-name stars coming back off the injured reserve list after they were taken out by the ministry week in and week out. But ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself as the ministry's music hits. The lights go down, the flames come up. And here comes the ministry. The Wanderer, Owen Bush, and the Butcher. Two of the most brutal members of the MOD here live tonight, again in tag team competition. And again, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to get bloody. This one is going to get brutal. As we saw these four men go at it last week. But Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Rick the Dragon Fletcher did the impossible, did what people think could not be done, and they got the victory over the ministry. And now the ministry coming back and now re-challenging these two in tag team competition. Quite frankly, folks, I think something is up here. I think there's probably some sort of underlining cloud here, some kind of card up the sleeve of the ministry. Then to make this challenge, Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Whoa! To see the progression of the Butcher here in XFW, ladies and gentlemen, has been a true shock here in XFW. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet starting things off with the Butcher. Oh, I'm sorry, with the Wanderer, Owen Bush. And already Sweet coming out of the gate swinging. Full steam ahead. The Wanderer now shoving him off. Here comes, oh, and a big boot delivered by the Wanderer and instantly tagging in the Butcher. The Butcher, formerly known as the El Yanator, a lovable masked luchador here in XFW, was on again partners, off again, on again partners, I say, with Pedro Ortiz Jr., trained under Pedro Ortiz. And then after those two had a falling out, losing the mask, changing his name to his, well, original given name from his parents, Todd Finch. And then a more animalistic side came out, a bloodthirsty, beast-like attacks came out. And then the Butcher, as he became known, sacrificing himself to Drago to become one of the ministries, we've seen even more aggression, more animalistic tendencies, more of a bloodthirsty drive inside the ring. Here comes Rick the Dragon Fletcher. The man again just coming off injured reserve, after the ministry beat him down with upwards of 15 chair shots. But again, the Butcher swinging away with a clothesline, taking Fletcher down. I still don't think the Dragon is 100%, and there's a powerbomb. Whether you're 100% or not, that'll take a lot out of you. cover, but Fletcher gets the shoulder up. He's going to hoist him up a second time, and down he goes again. Down he goes again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Butcher taking a swing at Mike Atura. What the hell is all that about? Butcher now withdrawn. Fletcher sends him up and over the top rope. And again, the Butcher again going after McIntyre. There's a clothesline to the referee. What the hell is all that for? What is all that for? What is that needed? Mike Atura just got taken down by the Butcher. We saw that in the past. He should be disqualified flat out for that. Mike Atura, he's not even counting now at this point. Not even making a count. What? The Butcher now with a steel chair. With a steel chair. And a shot to the head of the Dragon. Fletcher in trouble, comes back with a kick to the chin. And a bulldog on the outside. Mike Atura looks like he's seen a ghost on the inside. He's not counting, looks like he's stunned, quite frankly. And another shot with the chair by the Butcher. Fletcher now stealing the chair away. Trying to do anything he can now to stave off the attacks as the Butcher again with a scoop slam. This is quickly turning in just as an assault on the body. There's not even a match here at this point, ladies and gentlemen. The Wanderer now trying to come in the ring. Mike Atura trying to get any resemblance of order in this matchup. But that may have gone to the wayside. As we've already seen rolls thrown out the window here. Tag, back in comes Butcher. Back in comes Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And the Wanderer now swinging away. Drops him down now, nonchalant suplex by the Wanderer, Owen Bush. Another Wanderer going to the outside. Is that a ladder? That's a ladder. That's a ladder, and a shot to the face. To Bad Boy Marshall Sweet again. No disqualification. Mike Atura afraid to cross the ministry. As Sweet is now beaten to death with the ladder at ringside. Sweet now shoving the Wanderer back at us. Sweet now with the chair. He figures if you can't beat him, join him. And a shot to the head of the Wanderer. And now on across the chest. The Wanderer getting back to his feet. Battle over the chair now. German suplex. Now the Wanderer again with the steel chair. Catches it. How much more? How many lives does Bad Boy Marshall Sweet have? Like a cat that gets picked up and dumped down. The Wanderer now back in control. The Wanderer winding up. Oh no, changed his mind. And again a shot with the steel chair. And now a shot to Fletcher on the corner. This is not a wrestling match anymore, ladies and gentlemen. This is just, oh! Haymaker shot. Both members of the ministry now in the ring, and a shot again. And another one over the back of the head. This is just getting ugly. And another shot. And a clothesline now by the Wanderer. The Butcher in the ring. Rolls gone out the window here. And a clothesline again. And another chair shot, this time to the back of the head. This is not a match. Two members of the ministry now just laying waste to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And another one. Another shot to Fletcher. This is unbelievable. And another shot across the back of the head. Are you kidding me? And another one. The Butcher just swinging away repeatedly. This is oh, now Fletcher brought in. All hell has broken loose in this matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All four men in the ring. Headbutt from the Wanderer. Samoan drop from the Butcher. Rick the Dragon Fletcher trying to get back to his feet. Chair shot again. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet getting back up. And another chair shot to the back of the skull. Are you kidding me? The Butcher now with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And a power bomb. The Wanderer now with him scoop slam. This is not. Oh, the shot again. This is not a match, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a beatdown. This is an assault. And a stomp on the chair. Again. On the neck. And again the clothesline. The Wanderer now standing over a beaten, battered Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, who's taken about 12 chair shots. He's got him up. Powerbomb. I don't know how Sweet got the shoulder up. But a shot again. Oh no, not another one. He's got him up a second time. Drives him down. Sweet bent in half. Mike Atura first to make the counted chair shot. And Sweet again defiant. And another chair shot. Sweet catches a super kick with the Butcher right there again. No rules. Mike Atura and Sweet somehow trying to fight back. Both members of the ministry in the ring attacking Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, taking up and dropping down. Come on. Rick the Dragon Fletcher could barely keep himself on the apron. And another chair shot. Sweet getting back to his feet. But again, the Butcher right there. The Butcher right in front of Sweet again. And another shot with a chair. And another one. And now the Butcher putting that chair across the ankle and stomping on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is utter brutality. And now the Wanderer again with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet again. He goes down. At what point did we even need a pinfall attempt at that? Mike Atura looked like he saw a ghost. I just see multiple chair shots and just utter brutality. But that wasn't a wrestling match, folks. That was a ritual sacrifice. Sweet trying everything he can to battle back. And again, you see the chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. Unbelievable. Rules thrown out the window. Ladies and gentlemen, what we just witnessed was not a wrestling match. What we just witnessed was ritual sacrifice. That was Cornelius Hubbard saying XFW Halloween Extreme. Our next big scale event, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact XFW Fright Night. Next Saturday night, not tomorrow night, the following Saturday, XFW Fright Night will in fact take place. And ladies and gentlemen, Drago is slated to put the championship on the line. Now, there's a couple people nipping at his heels to be to be number one contender, but we don't know who it will be. But we know anyone that they feel may take that possibility, may take that seat, may take that front row attempt to get in the ring with Drago. We can only imagine they're going to be taken out. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet could have been the number one contender. And you just saw what happened to him. Folks, I think I stopped counting at 9 chair shots to the back of the head of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. On top of that, 5 to 6 different times he was power bombed. You saw on the Yamamoto Bluetooth device that you see at the bottom of your screen, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet went into the red. You saw the trauma and the pain that the man endured. And Rick the Dragon Fletcher, who still, I believe, is not 100%, took a number of chair shots himself as well being brutalized on the outside. The ministry has gone into overdrive, folks, defeating everyone they can. Let's head down to ringside. I don't even know what to say. Big time Jim Slater taking on the coach Josh Clemens in one-on-one competition next. I'm lost for words. Lost for words. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. Again, folks, I don't know what today. Here comes big time Jim Slater, 1/3 of Evolution. Again, folks, what we just witnessed was the Ministry of Darkness pulling out all the stops. Owen Bushy, thank you for sharing the stream. Upwards of 10 chair shots, somewhere between the realm of 9 and 10 chair shots to the back of the head, the front of the skull of Bad Boy Marshall's sweep by the Butcher and the Wanderer. That was not a match, folks. That was a mugging. Obviously, the Ministry out for blood tonight, and almost every member in action tonight. Drago in the main event against the returning Sam Ford. And this is all going into XFW Fight Night again, ladies and gentlemen.
And his opponent, representing the industry.
8 days away, October 23rd, XFW Fight Night. Drago will be putting the championship on the line. But right now, here comes Josh, the Coach Clemens. Clemens making his way out to ringside. Clemens recently coming out of a semi-retirement, has been focusing mainly on coaching and managing the rest of the industry. Mason Storm and Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. And we know Clemens and Slater go way back. These two have fought time and time again. I'm not a big fan of Josh the Coach Clemens, but he is a solid in-ring performer. He's a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion, as well as Slater. Here we go. Collar double tie-up. And already Clemens going under the chain wrestling. Slater overpowering, busting off the arms, and takes Clemens up and over, showing Clemens he's no stranger to grappling himself. Clemens with a nice counter. And now Clemens turning the tables on Slater, and a beautiful transition into a side headlock. Oh, Clemens down with a clothesline. Up on the top goes Slater. Mike Couture now trying to hold back Josh Clemens, giving Slater an opportunity to get back in the square circle. Oh! Clemens just took out the referee. Mike Couture, second time he's down tonight. That one looked inadvertent, but still, Mike Couture taken out by the Butcher earlier on, and then got in the middle of Slater and Clemens here as Clemens lands a DDT. Clemens with a cover. Slater getting back up. Knife edge chop, countered. Slater driving the elbow to the back of the skull. Clemens firing back. Quick jabs, knife edge chop again. Slater shrugging it off. Oh, Slater. Oh, drop toe hold. Beautiful. You saw Slater grabbing his head there. That DDT might have more effect on Slater than we thought, but here comes Slater. Slater with the one-handed spine buster. Look at this on top of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the power in big-time Jim Slater. Unbelievable offense by the former World Heavyweight Champion. A little bit of XFW trivia for you, ladies and gentlemen. Slater was the first ever XFW Extreme Opportunity Briefcase holder. Cashed that briefcase in to win his first championship away from Brian Blaze. Clemens now rolling to the outside. Slater a little bit of a chuckle on him there. Slater himself now coming out. Clemens charging in, and a drop toe hold again. Another time, Clemens driving the skull of Slater into the concrete floor on the outside. Clemens targeting the head and neck, possibly trying to set up for the sleeper hold that he loves to use. But Slater, a far more powerful opponent now, delivering his own right hand, and a third one to the head of Clemens, sends him down to the canvas. Big haymaker shot there. Clemens back to his feet, swinging his own, but nobody home. And another single arm DDT. Clemens with counter after counter after counter. Knife edge chop. Winds him up on another one. Delivered by big time Jim Slater. Slater rocked by each one of those shots. Double underhook now from the coach. Up and over. Beautiful. Butterfly suplex covered down Slater. Leg is hooked. Not even a 1 count. Slater using those powerful tree trunk legs to get the momentum to get him off. Kicked in the midsection now by the coach. Coach into it. Wow, beautiful. Small package by Slater. Oh, but again, Slater gets the shoulder up almost instantaneously. Right hand now by the coach. Coach now, schoolboy roll up. Slater counters through. Slater counters through. Slater counters through, gets it. Slater beating the coach with his own maneuver. Johnny Glow, thank you for liking the stream. Slater with the victory. Wow. Wow, the coach not happy about that. What is this? Is this real? Wow. Clemens giving props to Slater. Something I never thought I would see. Slater won fair and square, reversing the roll-up. Slater outsmarting Josh the Coach Clemens. As Clemens with the roll-up. And Slater rolling through, keeping the momentum going, using his own body weight to hold down the coach and get the 3 count. Slater beating the coach at his own game. I cannot believe we just saw Josh the Coach Clemens being a good sport. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe the time off from wrestling, the inside action, and only being the manager, maybe that's had a bit of a awakening for Josh the Coach Clemens. That actually gives me warm and fuzzies on the inside seeing Clemens shake hands. Wow. Unfortunately, that very good, well-contested match with a solid finish, folks, is still not can't get rid of the dark cloud over XFW tonight. We just saw the Wanderer, Owen Bush, and the Butcher absolutely throw the rules out the window and absolutely decimate Rick the Dragon Fletcher and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet again. Chair shot after chair shot, knocking down Mike Couture. Mike Couture still looks like he's got cobwebs and his eyes are glazed over. He may have a concussion himself, but he says he's all right. He's still going to referee the matches tonight. But the ministry already attacking again the referee. And again, going to the outside, throwing the rules to the wayside. The Butcher, the Wanderer, essentially singled out the Bad Boy Marshall in the ring, and again, upwards of 9 to 10 chair shots. And folks, up next, the ministry again in action. Hiro Katsuyori returning to action against the monster Fenwick. Now, Hiro Katsuyori did ask for this match. Quite frankly, folks, I don't think it's a smart idea, but let's head to the ringside. Hiro Katsuyori returning to XFW and the monster Fenwick. One-on-one competition next. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think this is a smart move by Hiro Katsuyori. And here he comes. Glad to see him back in action here in XFW. Hiro Katsuyori finally back in action. But is this a smart play? Coming in after injury sustained at the hands of the ministry. And now going one-on-one with the monster Fenwick tonight. But again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody is trying to do what they can to stop the ministry. Everyone in XFW. And no one is safe. And once again, we hear the music. The fire reaching up from the rampway.
And his opponent, accompanied by Hero Katsuyori.
As the monster Fenwick makes his way out.
From West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 477 pounds, the Monster Fenwick.
The monster Fenwick. The absolute beast. Here in XFW, 500 plus pounds. Stephen Corderi, thank you for liking the stream. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this... I got to give Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, and now Hero Katsuyori credit for trying to take it to the ministry. But the fact that these guys, for the most part, are trying to go at it alone, and again, the 500 plus pounder. Making a comeback and not even getting a warm-up match, not even getting swearing off the ring rust is Hero Katsuyori. And he goes against that monster right there, Fenwick. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hero Katsuyori starting things off, grabbing the monster by the back of the head. Irish him off the ropes, Katsuyori does the clothesline. Some of the most brutal clotheslines since the days of Stan Hansen is Hero Katsuyori. But Fenwick already fires right back. Repeated shots in the midsection. Oh, it has shoved him down, schoolboy tactics, and already to the outside of the ring goes Hero. Back inside the ring now, chin buster now from Katsuyori. But Fenwick with the elbow. Fenwick now with his own suplex. Stealing one out of the playbook of Hero Katsuyori is the monster Fenwick. Stephen Cordero, thank you for the kind words. We hope you're all is well with you also. But right now, all is not well with Hero Katsuyori. I don't think Hero is 100% either. He may have come back too early. Fireman's carry takedown now by Katsuyori on the monster Fenwick. That's 500 plus pounds across the shoulders. With Fenwick again, keeps overpowering, and there's a shoulder tackle. Fenwick now stomping in the corner like an angry bull. And now trying to twist off the top of the head of Katsuyori like an aspirin bottle. Katsuyori trying to fight back. Now big right hand by Hero. Oh, and again shoved down. Just the sheer brute strength of Fenwick. Oh, no, 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 no. Fenwick's already got him up. Fenwick with the tombstone. The monster Fenwick with the tombstone. And no cover. Fenwick doesn't even go for a cover. Are you kidding me? Hero Katsuyori trying to fight back. And again, the monster Fenwick. And there's the headbutt again. Katsuyori trying everything he can, but too overpowered. Hammerlock down by the monster. Fenwick gets lit up. Katsuyori now a backbreaker. Hero Katsuyori in a world of trouble. Fenwick now stomping away. Right in the midsection. On the outside again, the Wanderer Owen Bush staring on. And a clubbing blow now by Katsuyori now building some steam. Picks the big man up. Holy cow. Hero Katsuyori building momentum, exploding energy right now. Where did that come from? Katsuyori now in the driver's seat. And there's the clothesline. There's the clothesline. That might be it for Fenwick. Shoulder cuts up. Hero Katsuyori almost pulling off the victory. Counting out Fenwick over the top rope goes Hero. And a right hand by the monster Fenwick. Sends him the outside. All the momentum that Katsuyori had. Shut down by the monster. And now blasting him off the table at ringside. And head first. Both men now back inside. Again, the Wanderer, Owen Bush cheering on. Fenwick picks him up. Another time it looks like he's going to try to get tombstone. A second tombstone. This time a cover on Katsuyori. That's it. The Ministry on par tonight. 2 tombstone pile drivers. Repeated shots, heavy blows to Katsuyori. Folks, here's the clothesline. And normally Katsuyori can put away anybody with that maneuver. But the monster Fenwick, able to get the shoulder up. It was close. Here's the second pile driver. 500 plus pounds coming down on the neck and spine from the monster Fenwick. The Ministry coming back full force from last week. It's like the Empire strikes back here in XFW tonight. Unbelievable. The Ministry on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously with an axe to grind over having multiple losses last week on XFW programming. Again, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and the Rick the Dragon Fletcher teaming up and pinning, getting the pinfall victory over the Wanderer, Owen Bush, and the Butcher last week. But now the Ministry coming back, obviously, again, with a chip on their shoulder, attacking everyone and anyone, throwing the rules out the window as we know they have in the past. And again, 3 members of the Ministry in action tonight, and we still know Drago in a main event. We're going one-on-one with the Tank Sam Ford, who was cleared to wrestle last week, but was unable to make the travel to get to the show, but we're returning tonight in one-on-one competition and challenging Drago. And again, folks, I think a lot of our competitors here are letting their emotions run wild. Everyone is upset with the Ministry because they keep making these attacks, these wolf-like attacks of packs of animals backstage, in the ring, in the locker room, to all of the XFW competitors they feel will get in their way. Drago has a death grip on the championship and a stranglehold on XFW itself. And it seems that this pack mentality continues to hold way. And folks, I don't know if we're ever going to get out of this dark cloud, this looming animosity that the Ministry has. I don't know, folks. Right now we're going to head down to ringside as the women take center stage next, as Miss Kitty Lane goes one-on-one with Alex North next on the Danger Zone. And here comes Miss Kitty Lane. Kitty Lane making her way down to the ring. It's been a little while since we've seen Kitty Lane shake her assets inside the square circle, but I am definitely happy to see her back. From what I understand, Kitty Lane had to take a little bit of a hiatus, get out and deal with her business opportunities she has in Las Vegas. Oh, I did miss this entrance, ladies and gentlemen. Good Lord. Definitely one way to get the blood flowing. But tonight she'll be going up against one half of Vicious and Delicious. The vicious half, the former MMA fighter, Alex North. Former women's tag team champion Alex North making her entrance into the arena. coming right across the logo for the Insiders Wrestling Podcast. If you've not checked out the Insiders Wrestling Podcast, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. If you're a pro wrestling fan, check out the Insiders Wrestling Podcast. You will not be disappointed. Outstanding guests, professional wrestling insight, behind the scenes, you name it, the Insiders have it. Be sure to check out their podcast on YouTube and on Facebook. And here we go. The bell is rung. Ladies action here on XFW Danger Zone. Alex North now overpowering, driving Katie Lane back to the corner. Mike can turn out. Please, he got the best seat in the house now, getting in between those two young ladies. Right back out if they go. Alex North now with a wraparound. Katie Lane able to break the hold. Impressive by Katie Lane. What a snapmare. Right in with chinlock. Beautifully executed by Alex North. Again, shades of her former MMA and shoot fight training. Another snapmare. Katie Lane counters through. Katie Lane with a leg lariat right across the chin. Knife edge chop now. Lane with a wind-up Irish whip. Nice drop down by Lane. Lane goes for what looked like a power slam, but North able to dodge and go right into the strikes. And now scoops up Lane on the shoulders. She's going to carry around like yesterday's trash. Tops her across the top rope. Cover now by North. Not even a one count. Katie Lane, too much left in the tank. North now. MMA Muay Thai style knees and a heavy shot to the face with a knee lift. Driving Lane all the way back to the canvas. Look at this. Lane now firing back. She gets caught. Hurricane Rana. Alex North showing off her wrestling skills tonight in this one-on-one matchup. Showing she's got a lot more to offer than the women's division. Not just in tag team competition, but a suplex now by Katie Lane. We've seen Lane in the past show off inside the squared circle. When it comes down to it, she herself knows how to do business. Well, look at this. Driving it down. Katie Lane now showing off. Uh-oh. She meant all business now, folks. And now we see this as Katie Lane drives in. Bronco Buster. Gotta be a better name for that. Oh, Katie Lane gets countered North with a high cross body. Right across. Beautiful splash into a cover. But again, Katie Lane gets the shoulder up. Lane now back to her feet. North also back up. Big haymaker right hand by Katie Lane there. Lane now with an Irish whip. Katie Lane now trying to set something up here. Uh-oh. Katie Lane. Lane now backing it up and rubbing it in. Insult to injury. Katie Lane backing it right up into the face of Alex North. And that one was a suplex. Is it wrong that I want to say I wanted to trade places with Alex North in that predicament? I need to find out just how damaging that maneuver is, if it's just all insult to injury. I don't think it'd be an insult. I'm going to get back to the matchup at hand here now. As North goes into an armbar. Turns it into a hammerlock. Lane with an elbow right to the jaw to break the hold. Lane now up and over. Katie Lane into a DDT. Lane now rolling her over. Only a one count. North gets the legs up. Katie Lane didn't hook the leg there. Rookie mistake. Oh, goes for a drop kick and it gets countered. A stomp right in the breadbasket. Alex North again with a cover, but Lane gets a shoulder up. A lot of pin attempts between these two ladies tonight on XFW. Lane now off the ropes and a clothesline. Built the momentum there and means business. Right hand now from Lane. Lane into a crucifix. Beautifully executed cover. Two. Almost a 3 count there by Katie Lane. Lane with a front face lock. Hard strike there across the back by Lane. Lane now dropping her down off the ropes, stomping away. Katie Lane again getting a little cocky, showing off here a little bit. She wants to be careful. She doesn't want to mess around with Alex North, and there's the counter. But Lane turns it around. Shot to the midsection by Katie Lane. Uh-oh. Kitty going to the top. High rank district for Kiss Kitty. Leg drop right across the jaw. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count. Katie Lane almost with the 3 count. Lane now. Kick to the midsection. Drives it down. Kitty Boss connects. We've got a cover. That's it. Kitty Lane with the flying kitty. Takes it home in a one-on-one competition. And gets the pinfall victory. Impressive matchup between those two young ladies, but Kitty Lane able to get the victory in one-on-one competition. Quite frankly, folks, it's just nice to see Kitty Lane back inside the squared circle. Well, for more than one reason, I'll be honest. Kitty Lane is an outstanding in-ring competitor, and she's fun to watch. Nice to watch. Whatever you want to say, ladies and gentlemen, Kitty Lane, happy to have her back here in XFW one-on-one competition. And again, Alex North showing she has what it takes herself to manage in one-on-one competition as well as tag team matches here in XFW. Now, folks, we're talking a lot about the ministry tonight. We've seen a lot of them go back and forth. And again, the ministry has been victorious in every match. I got something in my eye, folks. I apologize. There's been a lot of brutality on the hands of the ministry tonight as they continue to manhandle everyone they're in the ring with tonight. And this just is all stemming from last week. The ministry lost a lot of matches last week. It's going to be a shock to their system. And tonight they're back for a vengeance. The blood has been spilled already as Fenwick and the Butcher and the Wanderer, Owen Bush, have all been victorious. Even though, again, we saw the match, the first matchup, the Wanderer and the Butcher throwing the rules out the window, attacking the referee, bringing in chairs, ladders, and more to get the victory. And again, we know the ministry will take any road, even the easiest road, and attack and brutalize their opponents any way they can. But up next, folks, we've got a rivalry that's been brewing for weeks now, as both these men have exchanged victories back and forth. Sean Owens going toe-to-toe with Lee Bischoff in one-on-one action. Again, this is all, folks, this started a little over a month ago as these two inside the ring and Sean Owens got a victory. For whatever reason, it seemed to rub Lee Bischoff the wrong way, and these two have been battling ever since. Bischoff has since then gotten 2 victories over Owens and with unprecedented brutality, much like you've seen the blue-collar battle have in the past. But tonight, these two are going to lock horns again on XFW Danger Zone. That happens right now. We're already inside the ring. I talked a little bit too much as Sean Owens already inside the ring. Whoa, 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 here comes Bischoff. Here comes Bischoff. These two already getting off as Bischoff now laying hands on Sean Owens. Shot after shot after shot. Repeated shots now by Bischoff. Wow. These two, and here comes Owens. Owens returning the favor with right hands of his own. And now Owens and Bischoff cuts him off with a jab. Another right hand. And a clothesline now from Bischoff levels the former United States champion. And a heavy super kick. Stomping away now is Bischoff. Again, the blue-collar battler, as he calls himself, the everyman's fighter. He says he's not here to make flashy. He's not here to wear costumes and glitter. He's here to fight, and he means business. But Owens himself means business. Pound for pound, one of the best technical wrestlers in the business. Double underhook now by Owens, takes him up and over. 2 very different in-ring styles between these men. Owens, a technical and submissions expert. Lee Bischoff, a in-your-face bar-style brawler. A pure power wrestler. And right now with him, takes him up and over. Beautiful vertical suplex by Bischoff. Bischoff now taking the lead. Look at this. Bischoff stealing that one for the playbook of Owens. The hammerlock. Russian leg sweep. Owens right back into his face. And a kick to the face now by Bischoff. Bischoff has done his homework and is taking it to the former champion up on the top rope, but Bischoff hangs on. Owens now bringing him in. Holding him up, delayed vertical suplex by Owens. And Owens now attacking the arm. And a second time blasting it off the canvas. Owens down with a front face lock. Transition, snap suplex, takes him up and over. Bischoff now rolling to the outside. Trying to stave off any more damage wisely. Owens again locking horns. A second time that the late suplex, not giving Bischoff an opportunity to escape. Owens with a front face lock. Oh, over the top again goes Bischoff. This time a hammer shot. Right to the side of the head. And Owens in hot pursuit. You see Bischoff holding that arm again. But he landed on his elbow when he crashed to the outside. Owens again, double underhook on the outside this time. Up! Beautiful counter by Lee Bischoff. Impressively so. Watch this counter, folks. Bischoff up on the shoulder and transitions into an arm drag and now bouncing Owens off the outside arena floor. What an outstanding display of athleticism by Lee Bischoff, learning some new tricks. Back to the outside now, the referee can't count. And a German suplex on the outside. Good Lord. Owens now fighting back. Owens! With the arm whip and drives Bischoff down to the canvas, but again, the blue-collar battler observing it in your face, getting right back into the action at hand. Going to the arm, now overhand wrist lock again, almost as if he's mocking Shawn Owens. Owens now clubbing blows in the midsection, breaks the hold. Owens now with his own up. Ozell's up in a bang, a suplex hammerlock, and drives it down across the back. Owens now stomping away again on the arm. Oh, cattle mutilation locked on by Owens, ripping on the shoulders of Lee Bischoff. Bischoff in a bad way. Owens, a submission specialist here in XFW, with a clubbing blow. And another one by Bischoff, who came exploding out. And a rolling kick to the side of the head. Bischoff now, out of nowhere, the adrenaline kicking in. And now stomping away. Explode drop kick. That looked low. That one looked low. We got a cover now. But Owens gets the shoulder up. Bischoff looks a little bit beside himself with wonder there. He's got to imagine what is he got to do to keep Owens down, but he knows. He's beaten him before. He's beaten him before. Oh, he's going for the stunner, but Owens with a counter. Owens again right into the hammerlock. And dumps Bischoff on his own arm again. Owens now feeling momentum, getting the adrenaline going. Kick to the midsection by Owens. Owens hoists him up. Owens has it locked on. Owens' lock is locked on. Nowhere to go. Bischoff gets the shoulder out. Breaks the hold somehow. Bischoff down the kick to the midsection. Goes for the clothesline, nobody home. Right hand now by Owens. Owens suplex again. These two is no love lost. These two are taking each other in beautiful knee strike by Owens, delivered right between the eyes. And an elbow drop now by the former United States champion. What is this? Owens, not normal capacity, but Owens, and the knees come up. Bischoff saw that one coming. And a spine buster now. Kick to the midsection, countered again. Irish whip by Owens, and again Mike can turn it down for the third time tonight. And a clothesline up on the top rope. Goes Bischoff. And the match again spilling to the outside. Bischoff rolling back to his feet relatively quickly and catches, and a clubbing blow now. Catching Owens off guard. Right hand countered Owens with a haymaker shot right to the temple. These two back and forth tonight. And a headbutt. A headbutt by Bischoff stays off. Bischoff down the right hand. Again, these two battling week in and week out, dumping him across that top rope. Owens with a nice roll through. Drop toe again. Catching him. Hammerlock position again by Sean Owens. And drives it. Into the side rush and looks at it. Owens can't capitalize. Owens himself is exhausted. You see him holding on to his midsection there. Owens again trying to get the blood flowing. Trying to get circulated through. Kick to the midsection again. Owens locked, possibility. It's locked out again. Owens locked again. Locked out for the second time. He's got a tap. Owens locks on the Owens lock a second time. And Lee Bischoff forced a tap out. I didn't think either one of these two was going to come out of this 100%, and I guarantee they're not. Both these men are leaving a part of themselves inside the ring tonight. The side rush and leg sweep in the hammerlock position, putting his own weight against his own arm. The Owens lock locked on. And Sean 2.0 Owens walks away with another victory over Lee Bischoff. I don't know what it's going to take for these two to put this one to rest, ladies and gentlemen. They keep continuing, fighting after fighting after fighting, week in and week out. Battle after battle. Brutality after brutality. Bischoff and Sean Owens continue to take themselves to the limit over and over and over. And again, folks, this is just a rivalry. This is just a battling for dominance here in XFW. These two continue to brutalize each other with no end in sight. Both men now with multiple victories over one another. How much more can this go on? At what point will one of these guys say, enough is enough, walk on, and let this go? I don't know. I know Lee Bischoff is one to hold a grudge. We've seen him do it in the past. And Owens is damn near hell-bent on getting himself back into the title spotlight here in XFW. And we've heard Owens looks like he's going to take a run at the World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Drago. And while we're talking about Drago, folks, our main event is up next. Drago looking to take out Sam Ford. Sam Ford now just coming back after being cleared to compete last week, but unable to make it to the arena. Drago was challenged by Ford. Ford is back for blood. Now, Ford did cash in the Extreme Opportunity briefcase a while back. Was teased by Brian Blaze to do so. Had an opportunity to challenge Drago in one-on-one competition at our last big event, XFW Lockdown, and was actually a mere second away from beating Drago. But then the lights went out. Fenwick emerged in the ring, landing a tombstone pile driver. And then Drago able to walk away with the victory. And again, this is what the ministry does. Sam Ford was a mere second away from being the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, and the ministry ended that. So Sam Ford back with a vengeance tonight, going head-to-head with Drago, the World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event starts right now. And here comes Sam Ford, a.k.a. The Tank. XFW's walking, talking, punching, kicking G.I. Joe. Inspired to join the military forces by the 1980s animated series. Our audience member saying Ford tough. Sam Ford was mere seconds away from winning the World Heavyweight Championship at XFW Lockdown, but was cheated by the ministry. And tonight he gets another opportunity. If Ford can stave off Drago in any way, maybe he can get that opportunity to face Drago at XFW Fight Night on October 23rd. The flames now rising from the rampway. We know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. The XFW World Heavyweight Champion emerging from the flames. Drago, the Voodoo King of Louisiana. Drago, the leader of the Ministry of Darkness, with the death grip over XFW. The dark cloud that looms over our federation. This man has had a death grip on XFW for the better part of a year, and nothing to this date has seemed to be able to stop him. And now Sam Ford looking to take another shot at the Ministry of Darkness. But once again, out here alone. And we know the Ministry is never alone. Somewhere in the shadows, the corners of the arena, is other members of the Ministry. Whoa! As the World Heavyweight Champion plays mind games. I still think these are parlor tricks, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen too much supernatural shenanigans. My eyes deceive me as Drago time and time again seems to bend the will of the supernatural at his fingertips. Sam Ford ready to go against Drago, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Two big monsters going at it tonight. Drago laying in some shots. Ford shrugging off the shots of the World Champion and hoisting him up. And a backbreaker now is Ford holding Drago. Drago now overpowering. Look at the strength of Drago himself. And the World Heavyweight Champion lands a right arm, an elbow to the head of Ford, and then drops down in the ritual-like kneeling positions as we've seen Drago do in the past. But Ford firing back now. And a shoulder tackle like a Ford truck driving through the chest of Drago. And an elbow shot again. Can Ford defeat the Evil Darkness tonight in XFW? Drago now swinging both men with the same idea and no one coming up with anything. Drago now the kick to the midsection. Drago, Cobra Clutch, hoisting him, driving him down Uranagi style. Drago now with a cover. And a kick out by Ford. Sam Ford has come very close on a number of occasions to XFW gold. And look at Drago again, right hands with Ford absorbing him. Almost no effect, and instantly picking up Drago, dumping him right over his back. Drago now in trouble. Ford now in a commanding lead. Hoisting up the World Heavyweight Champion, Drago over the top. Oh, and a kick to the middle of it, right to the back of the knee. But Ford again with a counter. Sam Ford now driving the shoulders into the midsection of the World Heavyweight Champion. Can Sam Ford do the unthinkable? Can he get the pinfall victory? Drago going for a wraparound, Ford with a counter. The Tank now hoisting Drago up again. And again the Argentine backbreaker by the Tank. Drago fighting through. You see the American flags in the audience. And a drop toe hold now on the Ford by Drago. Ford now putting all his weight across the back of the neck of Drago. Big Irish whip, hard impact in the turnbuckle. Uh-oh, Look at this. Ford with the windup. And the shoulder tackle. Drago gets leveled. That can be all she wrote. Ford now with the cover. Sam Ford. And a kick out by Drago. The World Heavyweight Champion now going to the outside. Ford in pursuit. Drago with an Irish whip banks him off the table. Another headshot. Kick to the midsection now by Ford. And a spear and drives Drago into the table. Brutality by Sam Ford, who means business tonight. Drago now with an Irish whip. Referee up to a 5 count. What is this? Drago now looking on. Drago with a steel chair. Drago with a steel chair. Drago now. Scoop slam. There was no reason for that steel chair to be inside the ring. Mike Turner needs to get that out of there. Drago using the dark arts again. And now with that steel chair. Drago and a shot. That's it. Come on. Sam Ford's going to win by disqualification, and Drago going to win out with chair shots. And another one. Come on. Drago. Sam Ford's going to win by disqualification, but Drago. Damage done by Drago with the chair shot. Drago didn't even try to win that match, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Ford laid out again the steel chair by the Ministry. Ford was again well on his way to defeat the Ministry. Drago knew it, and that's what we get. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time on XFW. The Ministry again, beating down everyone in their path. What is it going to take to stop the Ministry here in XFW, ladies and gentlemen? We'll see you next time right here, Bloodsword6 Streaming and XFW on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time with more wrestling action coming your way. Again, the Ministry.